What's up today, my fellow mass soldiers? So what I want to get into right now is my predictions on the next level master and MUT master. But before I do, I want to ask if you guys right now, if you guys ain't subbed to the channel, please go ahead and hit that sub button, hit that notification right next to it to get notified each and every time I upload a video. And if you guys are liking the content, please go ahead and drop a like on the video. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. First thing I want to say is that I want to be realistic about who I feel the level master and MUT master are going to be when it comes to Madden 21. I know certain people are already predicting certain players just based on who they like or who they might want, and that's cool. I mean, I'm going to tell you who I would want and who I would like, right? That's just the reality of it. Like, it's based on what I want instead of what I really expect them to actually come out and bring. But even though I may not get the actual MUT master correct, I want to either get the position correct or based on how I'm breaking it down, the similarities when it comes to the MUT master or level master, which I'll break down right now. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. So let's go ahead and see the level. Okay, so right now I got my Dallas Cowboys squad activated, right? So what I want to do, I'm going to change it. I'm going to go to my 99 squad because that's where I actually have the MUT master and level master at. So anyways, let's go over here. We have Torrey Holt right here, right? This year, they gave us Torrey Holt as the level master. The guy, some people said that he was trash and so forth. I mean, I got him up to 99 speed and everything. This card for me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This Torrey Holt card right here actually played very well for me. Like that my honest assessment of him, like seriously, I didn't want him as level master just based on the fact that I would like someone that I actually would really want. But considering this is what EA gave it to us, you know, it is what it is. I used them, I leveled up, got them as fast as I can because everyone can always use a good wide receiver at the start of the game, and he worked well for me, you know. So what I want to talk about right here besides that is that based on that they gave us the level master that probably no one really wanted, right? Besides maybe even a Rams fan and maybe not even that. But the thing is this, when it comes to the level master, keep in mind that apparently I don't think EA considers, oh, we're going to give them the best level master there is and just by leveling up. We'll give them someone all right, someone that maybe that not everyone goes all crazy over, but you know, someone that we can actually use, or you know, just having game away, whatever the case may be, right? My honest opinion about it, I don't think they give us the best option when it comes to fan favorites. I'm not saying that the card isn't good. What I actually saying is that when it comes to fan favorites, when it comes to the card that a lot of us would probably really want, regardless of whether he's on your team or not, I don't think they're going to give us the card based on fan favorites, based on someone that we actually really want. Considering that they gave us Ricky Williams, they gave us LaDainian Tomlinson in 18. Ricky Williams was in 18, right? So, and I'm not saying that those cards, or LaDainian Tomlinson, I'm going to tell you right now, that guy fumbled everything. Like, and not just that, you basically, like, honestly, you basically had to pay to get that dude. It wasn't like right now where you just level up and get the level master, or like it was in 19 where you level up and get the level master. You basically had to pay for him, go to the store, buy packs and all that stuff when it came to Damon Thompson, and he wasn't nowhere near as good as Ricky Williams. But anyways, I believe that what they've been giving us is usually someone that we really don't care for. Like I said, I'm not saying that the card isn't good. What I'm saying is that usually he's not really a fan favorite. So that's what I'm predicting when it comes to that, okay? So I'm assuming that I'll most likely get that right. The person, whoever they're going to give us, is not a fan favorite, right? So that's going to be the number one prediction, right? So just keep that in mind. The second thing that I will say, that the position that I feel that the EA might give us will be either quarterback or a tight end. And when it comes to a quarterback, I believe it'll be someone like John Elway. Someone that, and the reason why I say John Elway, because I know he's cool. To me, I like John Elway. Like, I wouldn't really want to go crazy over him, rip packs from him and all that stuff. So that's what I'm saying when it comes to someone that's not a fan favorite. But I like him. I believe he's pretty accurate, and I can actually use him, especially at the start of the game. Even though I have Lamar Jackson, I would like to have a mobile QB as well as a pocket passer, which I am one. I like pocket passing, but I believe it will be someone at least like John Elway, whatever it was when it comes to QB. It might even be Troy Aikman, considering that they gave one to us this year when it came to the gauntlet. They just basically just gave them to us. It's possible, but honestly, I think it might be someone like John Elway when it comes to QB, or someone like him that's not really a fan favorite, that might not even been him up for a while. I even think it might even be Kurt Warner, considering that what he was the Team Diamond. Was it this last year or the year before that? I can't even remember. I think it was just this last year, right? They might even just give him, because he's not really a fan favorite, even though they made him the Team Diamond, right? But if they do, if they do give us a QB and he has a raw master, a level master, I think that would probably be the best thing they can give us, even if he's not a fan favorite. But the reason why I believe that EA gives us someone like that that's not really a fan favorite is based on the fact that I don't think you have to really work. You don't have to really work as hard for him, right? You just basically level up and you're able to get the level master. But anyway, my prediction will be either someone like John Elway or someone similar to that that's not really a fan favorite. I believe it might be a QB or a tight end. When it comes to tight end, it could be someone like Jeremy Shockey. I mean, I can't even think of anyone. If possible, it might be someone like Shannon Sharp. I don't think he's, to me, in my opinion, I don't know. I don't think he's a fan favorite. But I could see someone like Shannon Sharp and someone like John Elway as MUT Masters. Like I said, it may not be them, but it might be someone like them that's not really a fan favorite when it comes to level masters. So just keep that in mind. Now, when it comes to defense, usually the MUT Master is defense. From what I know, it's always been defense. In 19, it was Ryan Shazier. 18, it was Sean Taylor. And 20, it was Pat Tillman. All those guys, I won't say that everybody wanted him, but everyone liked him though. Like, everyone was willing to grind for him and have him on their squad. So that's what I want to say right now. When it comes to a MUT Master, I believe that whoever it is, we're all going to want, and we're all going to be eager to work for and get. Why? Because you actually have to really grind to get him. You know, no one's going to want to grind for someone that they really don't care for. I mean, even if it, whatever it is, I think it might be a fan favorite in a sense, because yeah, I mean, you have to really grind for the MUT Master. So wherever it is, it's going to be someone that someone actually really wants. So the position, I'm going to say it might be I'm thinking it might be a cornerback. It might be a middle linebacker. But if it is a cornerback, honestly, because this guy hasn't been in MUT for a while, I don't even know if they're going to bring him back. But when it comes to a cornerback, I have two people in mind. The one that hasn't been in MUT for a while, and then one that has been. The first one I will say will be Charles Woodson. And I'm saying that because I know a lot of people want him. A lot of people are always been saying that, you know, they'll even pay for the car to come into the game, right? EA might just bring him this year and have him as a MUT Master, because that is the card that a lot of people are willing to grind for. So that will be my number one prediction. If it's not him, I believe it might be a cornerback. All right, that's gonna be my first option. The second cornerback I will say is Night Train Lane. I'm not saying that everyone go crazy for him and grind for him, but considering how good Night Train Lane is, people will be willing to grind for a Night Train Lane, especially with his hit power and so forth. I know I would be. So he'll be my second prediction. My number one will be Charles Woodson. My second prediction will be Night Train Lane when it comes to actually a cornerback position. When it comes to middle linebacker, which I'm going to leave it on right here because that's going to be my second position that I think a MUT Master might be, a middle linebacker. I honestly think that if they do bring a middle linebacker in, it's going to be Patrick Willis. I don't know. Don't tell me why. I just for some reason it was in my mind thinking like, you know what? If they do bring another middle linebacker, I don't think they're going to bring Ryan Shazier back as a MUT Master. He might be back as a captain or some other form because he's been in MUT for a few years already, and I think they will continue to bring him back. But I think it might just be Patrick Willis, just based on the fact that he's a fan favorite. A lot of people like him, like I just said right now, and I know people will be willing to grind for a free Patrick Willis, right? Because all you gotta do is grind for him. I honestly believe that too, that they'll end up bringing back into the game, right? Once again, for the level master, I believe it will be a QB, someone like John Elway, who is not really a fan favorite, but it's all right, or a tight end, someone like Jeremy Shockey, Shannon Sharp. Once again, someone who's not really too much of a fan favorite, just someone who's all right and you guys are willing to use. When it comes to a MUT Master, to me, in my mind, he has to be a fan favorite or someone that someone respects and really has to have in game. Really just wants someone like Charles Woodson, Night Train Lane. When it comes to, these are my predictions. Charles Woodson will be my first prediction as a cornerback. Night Train Lane will be my second prediction. If it's a middle linebacker, then I believe it will be someone like Patrick Willis. That's my honest thoughts. I don't know if it's actually going to be them, but what I'm trying to say is that I think that the position and where I'm at with the fan favorites will persist and will come about most likely, because that's what they've been showing, right? So once again, for the Level Master, I don't think it's going to ever be a fan favorite. For the MUT Master, I believe it will be a fan favorite because you got the grind from. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there. Let me know. Some of you guys really let me know who you thought the MUT Master would be. Let me know again, and if for those who haven't, let me know who you think the MUT Master and Level Master will be, or who you would want it to be. If I got to pick, of course, it would just be all Cowboys because I'm a Cowboy fan, but that's not being realistic. I would like someone like a Deion Sanders as a MUT Master, and as a Level Master, I like someone as a Emmitt Smith, Herschel Walker, or even Troy Aikman. Like, I'm not even tripping. Like anyone who's a Cowboy, I'll be all right with that. Seriously, to me, I'll take any of them. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it right here. If you guys like what you seen, drop a like. If you guys need sub to the channel. There will be more great, amazing content coming your way. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I'm out.